so much.
Just like we love someone, there is no
Sydney, how you feeling today? Welcome to the first ever Andy Black show in Australia. Are you guys having a good time so far? I'm very happy to be here with you. Not played Australia a whole bunch. Some people might have seen my band Blackville Brides play in Australia. Many people have seen Blackville play before. You notice the Tonight Show is different, obviously. There's less women's clothing and body paint. None, just less. And there's different people on the stage, so I want to introduce you to the band up here. On the drums I have Bo, give it up for Bo. For most of the tour, I've made comments about how Bo sort of looks like a little cherub angel face man. And that won't change. Look at his sweet little face. But you know what, Bo? I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm not mad about it anymore. There's a YouTube video, which I feel like people didn't really get the joke, where the title of the YouTube video is Andy Black storms off stage because the drummer is more attractive than him. Yeah, whether Bo is more attractive than me or not, I promise I will stay on the stage the whole night. It doesn't anger me when he's a sweet little cherub face. It makes me happy. I spend most of my life being angry about stuff, so now on this tour, every time I look back, I just look at him. It's not even possible for him to frown. Try to frown. Beautiful! See, you can't fucking do it. Anyway, that's Bo. Get up for Bo. On guitar, I have Josh J. Josh is of Mexican heritage, and we were just in Mexico. Unfortunately, Josh does not know how to speak any Spanish, so this proved to be a difficult moment when I said to the Mexican fans, "This is Josh, who is Mexican, speaking Spanish," and then he just said taco to them, which is shameful. You would have thought you'd have taken the time to learn anything other than I fucking know taco, and then
Spot like that with my own people?
yeah, well, I mean, I put you on the spot because you're Mexican and we were in Mexico.
They liked it. Did you guys like tacos?
He really only knows Pokemon terms. That's really all he knows. Have you been successful in Australia with your Pokemon game?
I caught the one that's only available in Australia.
Does anyone else play that Pokemon game? So just everyone, I guess, is that the... I don't have it. I don't have it because I don't give a shit about Pokemon. It's not because I don't like them, I just don't care. There's many things that I like that other people don't, but I do like Josh for liking it so much because I'm obsessed with American football and his obsession is Chinese or Japanese cartoons, so... It's Japanese, right? What was the real name? Pocket Monsters?
Pocket Monsters.
The Japanese, but actually it's called Pocket Monsters. I prefer Pocket Monsters, but it sounds a little sexual, and that's not... Anyway, that's Josh. Give it up for Josh on the guitar. Before we move any further in the show, I do want to have a little disclaimer, and I don't mean this to bring things down at all. But if you are a child, and you identify as a child, please do not shout sexual obscenities at me, an adult on stage. The reason for that is that it's weird and uncomfortable for me. And if you're a parent of a child shouting sexual obscenities at me, do not get mad at me, get mad at the internet, because that's where all of the terrible things that are thought of. Do you know how many terrible things are said by children every day on the internet? There's no infomercials about it, but there needs to be some sort of guidelines for what small children are allowed to say about adult people on the internet. You cursed me out earlier. You just, hey, fuck you, you're 8. Anyway, I've been touring a long time, and the longer I tour, the more crazy things are shouted at me, but that's okay. I like it because I like having the love of everybody in the room. It makes me feel good. There's a wide range of age in the people that are in the audience. Often it goes from very young to older, and the one weird thing is that for some people, I mean, the music that I'm doing now with Andy Black is the first experience some people have. I started Black Veil Brides a decade ago. That's 10 years. And there are some people who are not around or aware at that point, who are at the show tonight. So I thank you, whether you're 6 years old or 60 years old. Thank you for coming out tonight. I appreciate it. So we're gonna play a song that's not by me. It's an older song. It's by a guy named Billy Idol. It's called Dancing with Me. Well, have you experienced Australian culture since we've been here? What's your...
I saw the Opera House.
You saw the Opera House? What else? Have you had any food? Have you done anything else?
Vegemite!
I ate Vegemite. My wife and I had Vegemite.
I love it.
You know what sucks about the Vegemite thing is that for Americans, obviously we don't really have it. And I thought I had one up on my wife because I was like, oh, I've never had it. So it was going to be a cool moment where I was going to teach her something about a culture that she had never experienced before. And then I was like, I bet you don't know what it tastes like. And then she described exactly what it tasted like before ever having it. And I was immediately deflated. Josh, have you had Vegemite?
Never.
Never?
Sounds intimidating.
Alright, let's just do it right now. Yanni, can you go get it out of the dressing room? I want to do it on stage. We're going to try it right now. You guys I'm going to have a fucking allergic reaction. A million people eat it every day. Alright, bring it on. Have you ever had marmalade? No. It's the same thing, basically. Well, it's not the same thing. It's similar. You guys didn't expect this, did you? Just for me to have someone throw Vegemite on stage. There it is. You got it? Oh, you really have it. You're hitting it. Hold on, let me get it.
Looks like baby food.
I'm gonna
Everybody give it up for give it up for Josh for trying Vegemite. So I did a solo record called The Shadow Side. How many people have heard that? If you did not raise your hand or woo to that, you're probably very confused about what's happening tonight. But I don't want to assume everybody's heard everything, but I will say that I was very lucky to get to work with a lot of very cool people on this record.
My throat hurts.
Some good artists. One of them's name is Gerard Way. I wrote a song with him called Louder Than Your Love, and it goes like this. That was weird. I mean, I appreciate it. People just going, how are you? Fine. I'm actually been great. I'm having a good time. I've enjoyed this tour a lot. I've had a really good time doing something different. Obviously, I've spent many years, like I said, touring in the band, and it's been a lot of fun experiencing something different on stage and having an opportunity to spend time with different people. Over the years, I've met so many awesome people on tour, whether they've worked for Black Veil Brides or they're people who we've known, and some of them I became really close with. One friend that I made on the road was a guy named Chris Holly, who was our guitar tech in Black Veil Brides for a while. But unfortunately, Chris passed away last year, and it's very hard when you lose somebody that you spend a lot of time with. So I wrote a song about him. It's called "Beautiful Pain," and it goes like this.
I didn't know it was like that. Killing me.
culture. Every time I've been here, I've enjoyed it, and I'm very happy to be back. My first ever proper Australian tour I've ever done, and it's a great way to kick it off, so give it up for yourselves. Thank you. So I made a lot of changes in my life over the last year, changes for the better. I spent a great deal of my adolescence being very angry, like I said, about a lot of things. You need only search my name on YouTube to find very many angry videos. I promise that I won't hit anybody with a microphone tonight, or threaten to hit anybody with an award of any kind. None of that will happen. I feel like I'm in a different place, and I look back sometimes at the younger years, and I have to laugh, but also I'm happy that I went through those times because it made things better for me as I got older, and it gave me the opportunity to learn and grow. And so if you are young and you're facing constant angst and anger, just remember that eventually, as you get older, you'll not be so angry about everything all the time. And for me, part of that came from making a big change. I changed my diet, I stopped drinking, I did a lot to make myself feel better. And that culminated in a big thing for me this year, which is that I got married this year. And my wife is here with me right now. But usually she's not. When I'm on the road, normally she's not with me, and so I miss her quite a bit. And so when I'm away from her, it's difficult. So I wrote a song about her. It's called Painted Black, and it goes like this. So that happens sometimes, but all right. So I love that. I love Julia comes out weird. The funny part that makes me laugh every time is that my security guard Yanni just stands there during it, and so he's also in the spotlight. Everybody's cheering, and he's just. So Yanni, I'm gonna just Yanni. Look how happy it made him. Look at this. This is fantastic. We really need more chance. No, not that one. So one of the things about my music, whether it's in the band or this, is that I've noticed over the years, and it's been a great, I guess, positive thing for me that people have connected with my music because of feeling some sense of sorrow or anger or upset, and music universally is a way of getting out of that. When I was a kid, it was the most important thing for dealing with or kind of, I guess, making use of the drudgery of life and making me feel like I didn't have so many demons on my back, because music was my release. And so I'm so happy to know that my music, whether it's the band or this or whatever it is, has helped so many people, and that means the world to me. So if that is the case for you, I'm so happy to hear that, because the reality is that, you know, I'm a guy in a band, and I'm a guy who's been touring for quite a while, but none of this would happen. I wouldn't have this opportunity without you guys. So thank you so much for what you've done. We're going to play another song from the Shadow Side right now. This one's called Drown Me Out. Everybody sing! Rise! 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 We lay around at the damn walls break. Let the damn walls break! It's gonna drown me. So we're gonna do a song right now that,
Jess.
well, let's see, it was 2011. We were working on a record called Set the World on Fire. I think 2011, maybe, like February 2011. We were working on Set the World on Fire, and what? Did somebody say I should know this? There's a reason why I stopped drinking. I don't remember a lot of things. Yeah, I think that's one of the key components of my changing from adolescence to adulthood was a transitionary period that is that like 2 or 3 years. There's a lot of crazy hair and makeup in it. Which was cool. But there was a lot. I wore like fucking shin guards and shit. It was awesome. Fantastic wearing lipstick. Anyway, so we were working on that record, and Jinx had put together this orchestral piece. And we didn't necessarily know what to do with it. He gave it to me, and I thought I would take it out to the lounge at the studio, and I thought I wanted to write a song that was kind of a love letter to the fans, to the people who had supported us to that point. So I wrote the lyrics of the song in literally like 15 minutes because I knew exactly what I wanted to say. We're going to play that song right now. I'm not going to say the title. I want you, just recognize, if you can, the first guitar part if you can, and I want you to sing along, okay? So Josh is going to start it. I wish we knew like 70 more songs. I do. This is so much fun. I want to just keep playing. It's all your fault, though. You don't know more songs. The first day of rehearsals for the first Andy Black run, Bo asked me if he was like, "Are we gonna play In the End?" thing is, we're not, because he never learned it. So. See?
You get what you've done.
Yeah. I threw you under the bus, that's what I like to do. It's my favorite, absolute favorite. Look at your little hands. Show them your little hands. He has to special order gloves for his little hands.
So that's not true either.
I'm just kidding. Bo's fantastic. So, one of the really tough things about being in my position, not that there's a lot tough about being a guy in a band that people like, but as far as being in the position of people listening to your music and feeling connectivity with you, is that when you're young especially, it's difficult sometimes to fully understand the problems of the people who are coming to you. From the time I was a very young age, from the time I was 16, I was touring and people were coming up to me and saying, your music has helped me for X, Y, Z, and they've told me a lot of very personal things, whether it's self-harm or divorces or all these other things that our music or that my music has helped people through. It's sometimes difficult to know what to say in those scenarios. And until recently, for me, I kind of put all my own demons at bay, and I tried my best to be older than I was, in a sense, to try to outlast or outlive my adolescence and try to be someone who was, I guess, above the darkness or above the difficulty of life. And the reality is that you can't run from it. Eventually it'll get to you. And over the past year, like I said, I changed things. But before that, at the end of the last touring cycle that I did, I was in a pretty dark place. For me, emotionally, the problems that I had as a kid and the stuff I kind of pushed away kind of reared its head. And me being away from home 9 months of the year and making music 9 months of the year, it was difficult to feel that sense of home and connectivity. And so I related in a way that I don't think I ever had. I'd always understood when people had said things to me about their life, but I don't know that I necessarily related on a cellular level to what they were saying. And so for me, to be able to live in that dark moment and get out of it is symbolic of how I think the BBB Army or the fan base or all those things have come to me. And so for someone in this room who has been affected positively by the music, or you have a tattoo, or you have something else, I want to say that I thank you very much, and also that I'm one of you, I'm with you in all of this. So I wrote a song about that idea. It's called Put the Gun Down.
Stay down,
much, Sydney. You have been amazing. Seriously, I don't have to say enough. Thank you so much. I promise to come back with Andy Black and with Black Veil Bride soon. Before we go on, I want to talk to these guys one more time. Bo, what's your favorite thing about Australia so far?
Women.
The women? Did you notice how nobody cheered the first time you said it? Because you said it like this. Do it again. Anyway, so Bo likes the women.
Josh, say the man.
My answer just shows how opposite we are. A Pokemon.
My favorite thing is this fucking showtime. Guys, you've been incredible. We'll come back again soon. This is our last song. It's called They Don't Need to Understand. I've said many times that the first band, or the reason I got into music, was a band called Kiss, which... One of the first things I had was a bootleg VHS tape that was about the time when Kiss in the early 80s came to Australia, and they called it Kissteria. And I remember watching this as a little kid and thinking, that must be the most cool country ever, they love Kiss. So I can confirm that this is a very fucking cool country. So thank you for proving 3-year-old Andy correct by being so badass. This is the one last song that you asked for. It's called We Don't Have to Dance. I'll see you again soon.